Let's look at how to set up chemical test alerts. When the pool tech is out servicing a pool and he gets a test result that is too high or too low, you might want an alert message sent back to the office or to you. So we're going to look at how to set that up. Now, the first thing we need to do is to make sure that we have cell phone numbers set up if we want to receive text messages, or an email address where the message is going to go to. So the first thing we're going to do is click on Preferences and click on System Settings. And then we scroll down a bit and you'll see message phone 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's where text messages go. So you just put the phone number that you want the message to go to and then choose the carrier. And then inside the message email address box, you're going to put the email address where you want messages to go to. Once you've got those in there, then you scroll to the bottom and you click Submit and it updates. So now we're all set. Now we can go back. And now we're going to go to Preferences and we're going to click on Chemical Settings. Once we do, we're going to scroll down to this section here where it says use the following fields to track when chemical test results are too high or too low. So the first thing you have to decide is, how do you want to be notified? Do you want to be notified by email, by text, or by both text and email? Go ahead and choose one. I can choose by email. Now the next thing is, what are the levels that you're going to set for each chemical so that the system knows when it's out of bounds? Here, for example, it automatically sets chlorine for you because chlorine, it's accepted that from 1 to 3 parts per million is the acceptable range. So we want to start the low end below 1 since 1 is good. So 0.9 is below 1, so we set the low value for the chlorine to start at 0.9. We can have a range all the way up to 3, so we're going to set the high end of the range above 3. So 3.1 is set for chlorine as the high end. So if I get a reading that is below 1 or above 3, it will send an alert. Now you can go through and set the others however you want to set them, whatever value you like. And you can change the chlorine if you prefer a different range. You can set different values for the chlorine as well. Once you fill those in, then you click the Submit button, and now it is set. At this point, there's nothing more you need to do. The system will automatically check each test result and compare it against the settings that you put in, and then if it exceeds either the low value or the high value, it will automatically record an alert and send an alert message to you. One more thing. Instead of receiving an alert message, if you only wanted to check for yourself maybe once a day, then you can set this value to no. I don't want to be notified. And then what you do, once a day, you could go into Financials, click Reports, and you can run a report that shows you all the test results that have exceeded the limits that you've set up. So you're going to scroll down to the Chemicals section. See your Chemicals? You're going to click the Chemical Test Results report, and then you're going to give it a date range. What dates do I want to look at? So you enter the date ranges, and then you click the Submit button, and it will show you the tech who recorded the value that's too high or too low, the customer, the pool, and the particular chemical test that exceeded the value that you put in. So that's how you set up chemical test alerts.